Yo, my stock life, we're back again for another one of Tristan Big Guap Brady's videos. Hope you guys enjoy these. Before we get started, hit me with that subscribe and that like. Keep it up. You know, we've been going crazy. I need to see like at least 50 likes for this video right here. You guys have been going insane in the comments. Love to hear that. What we're gonna be talking about today is discipline, and I personally, out of the My Stock Life house, have one of the best disciplines. It's something that people continuously comment on, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I keep my discipline so high and how I keep up with my morning routine, with my abstination from alcohol, how I'm not in the substance using side of, because we live in a beautiful area right here and the parties are everywhere, but I tend to stray away from that and stay on a straight and narrow path. I'm going to teach you guys exactly how I do that through the power of discipline. So what I like to think about with discipline is when you see an attractive body, when you see somebody driving a nice car, when you see a beautiful home, when you see these things that are worth having, you don't see that object, you see the discipline required to acquire those things, the discipline that is needed to have those things. And when you start looking at that and you start looking at it from that perspective, everything becomes obtainable. Every person can become a millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire if they have the discipline necessary to, one, obtain the information, and then two, put the execution necessary forward. So many people have these dreams, goals, and desires, but they don't have the discipline necessary to acquire these things. And I'm gonna teach you guys kind of the set and drive formula that I use to understand how to acquire these things. What it really is, what it breaks down to with discipline is a system of rewards and consequences, and the accountability to yourself and the accountability to the people around you for those rewards and consequences. When we set a goal and we don't achieve it, and we don't set any consequence for not achieving it, that is a recipe for disaster, because there's no accountability on the other end. If you can imagine a brick wall and you say, if I don't hit this goal, the brick wall is gonna fall down. On the other side, there's nothing. There's just empty space out there. You're not afraid of the brick wall. You can just hop over the brick wall and then continue to set goals and not really care what's on the other side. But if you have on the other side, some spikes or something dangerous or an actual consequence to the actions that you are taking, then you actually have an understanding of what's on the other side and what you need to do to acquire these set goals, dreams, and desires. When you have a set understanding and a set expectation from yourself, and understanding of the rewards and consequences of your actions, you now understand why you need to do them. And when you understand why you need to do them, you are more apt to do them. I wake up at 5:30 every morning because I understand that if I don't get my morning routine and my workout done in the morning, then the rest of the day is compacted and piled together, and I'm not going to have as much of a productive day. And if I don't have as much of a productive day, I'm not living up to my full potential. If I don't live up to my full potential, my family suffers, my surroundings suffer, my perspective on the world suffers. I don't see the world as beautiful as it can be. And all of these things are at the forefront of my mind because I understand the consequences of those actions. When I understand the rewards of these actions, when I do get up at 5:30, the world is beautiful. There's a lot less things that can knock me off of my pedestal. I'm a lot less stressed. I feel like I can get everything done in the morning. And when I get everything done in the morning, the workday becomes a lot easier. And I cherish that. I cherish that contrast of an understanding of, okay, if X is X and Y is Y, I'm choosing X every time. And if I don't choose X, then Y is the given, and I don't want the given, because winning is not normal. What you guys need to understand right now is it pays to be a winner. It absolutely pays to put in that extra mileage and understand that what you want in the world is worth having if you have the discipline to go get it. There are so many people that are going to accept the bare basic B minus, I call it, not even the C plus, the average, the B minus of what life gives you. If you're born in America, if you're born in Canada, if you're born in one of these prosperous countries, you're guaranteed pretty much a basic life. And if you're okay with that basic life, just shut this video down right now, because I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to those people that have desires and wants and dreams of being something better, to have that discipline to obtain their wants, needs, and desires. So I wake up at 5:30, and then also I do 200 push-ups every day, because I understand the consequences and the rewards for doing and not doing those actions. When I do my 200 push-ups, I fill my shirt out a little bit bigger. I stand a little bit taller. I'm a little bit more quick to talk to that attractive girl that I see without second hesitation. And when I don't do my push-ups in the morning, then I'm a second behind. And that second can be the difference between a great relationship, a great conversation, a great interaction with somebody that I'm actually interested in, or me cheating on myself and lowering my standards and being somebody that is not exactly as beautiful as I see myself. And when I understand that, it's not even a question of if, it's just when I'm doing my push-ups in the morning, because I desire that, I crave that. I really am on myself to be ready at all times. And that's another thing I want to touch on with this video is preparation, is being prepared at all times. You don't have to get prepared if you're always prepared. And that's why I do my preparation in the morning, waking up at 5:30, doing my push-ups, reading my pages. I read 15 pages a day, and I'm gonna go on a whole video about my morning routine, but I read at least 15 pages a day because it increases my cognitive ability. I'm able to get on these videos and do one take through and be able to speak effortlessly and seamlessly because I do so much reading and I do so much journaling. I journal 3 pages as well. That increases my cognitive ability. If I don't read and I don't write 3 pages in the journal, I'm not going to be able to come onto this video and talk to you guys with very little stutters, very little ums, very little breaks in my sentences and my thoughts and my speech. And that's something that I cherish so much. I know that the reward is for doing my reading and doing my journaling. I'm able to talk to you guys with great communication and great effort, great ease, and great efficiency. If I don't do my pages, if I don't do my reading, then it's gonna be the opposite. That's the rewards and the consequences built in that system. And then on last, when I have discipline and I'm at my top discipline, I'm watching a seminar called You Were Born Rich. That changes how I viewed my way of thinking. When you understand that if you have a mental image of what the mind looks like, you can then alter that. Everything that we are as human beings and every action that we take, we are doomed to the perimeters and the parameters of how we see ourselves inside of our mind. That mental image that we have inside of our minds, how I see Tristan Guap Brady, how you see the viewer at home, you are destined or doomed to fall inside of those parameters. So you need to understand that when you are disciplined, that mental image is going to increase so much more. When I hit my 5:30 a.m. goal, when I hit my push-ups, when I hit my meditation, when I do my reading and I do my writing, the mental image of myself increases in quality. Everything that you guys do during the day either increases your vibration or decreases your vibration. There is no such thing as a neutral vibration. It's either +1 or -1. There's no such thing as 0, because if you're not growing, you're dying. If you're not dying, you're growing. What you guys need to understand is every single thing that you do affects the outcome later in the day. So when I do my push-ups, I'm not doing it for that moment right there. I'm doing it for the future. The future version of me is gonna absolutely appreciate me going ahead and doing my reading, doing my meditation. And this is all just coming with that understanding of rewards and consequences. What I want you guys to understand is somewhere in your mind, you can just picture a scale. And on the scale, you have the weight of doing the action and the weight of not doing the action. And the only way that you're going to do the action is if that scale weighs heavier on the side of doing the action. If you guys really want to do something and you really desire it, you're gonna go out of your way, even if it's out of your comfort zone, because the weight of the scale is so heavy. And I really want to just shoot this over to you guys and show you guys that the consequences are far outweigh the rewards. And the rewards are so much juicier and they come so much heavier when you have consistency. When you are consistent with effort and you're consistent in your efforts going forward, then the results are more and more consistent and the results become greater and greater and greater. And it's true on both sides, left and right. So I just wanted to end that with you guys, the understanding of the consequences and the reward system. If you implement that inside of your life, you are absolutely going to evolve as a human being. When you evolve as a human being, you're going to look back on where you were and understand, wow, I'm so happy that I took this information from Tristan Guap Brady and I implemented it, because you know what it is my stock life or no life. I love taking these couple minutes out of my day and sharing them with you, keeping the content hot. If you guys enjoy these videos, please give me a topic that you want me to talk about and I'll be happy to talk about it with you guys. I love you guys so much. Once again, my stock life or no life. I'll catch you guys back at the next one. Make sure you hit subscribe.